Welcome to the new lesson of Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is a word processing program that allows for the creation of both simple and complex documents. I'm using Office 365, which you will be able to download this application to your hard drive and will also have access to other online versions. Well, I suggest you use the newer versions of Microsoft Word and also other Microsoft softwares, okay? Because it contains the newer tools and older ones does not have the newer, tools, which is gonna become a hassle later on. So I suggest you use the newer ones. Well, this is owned by the Microsoft company and originally created by Charles Simoe, a developer, and Richard Bordy, a software engineer in 1983. Well, what type of file can Microsoft Word create and use? Well, you can use document, which is going to be doc, then dot docm, dot docx, dot then dotm, dotx, htm, html, mht, mhtml, odt, pdf, rtf, txt. Well, a lot of them. Well, we'll go to them later on. So what are the main features of Microsoft Word? Well, the main features of Microsoft Word will appear in tabs, which you can see over here, which is going to be File, Home, Insert, Design, Layout, Reference, Mailing, Review, View, Help, and Quillbot. Well, Quillbot is just a new tool in Microsoft Word. Well, you can also remove it, but we're not going to talk about it because this is kind of like an extension. So I'm just gonna end up on Help. So without any further ado, let's just move into the lesson. When you are on your desktop, what you're going to do first is click on your right mouse key and just click on New and Microsoft Word. Click on it, open it up, and you can see that Microsoft Word will open up just like you want it to be. Well, this is the new interface of Microsoft 365. Okay, now without getting into the lessons, we're going to show you the beginner's guide. So first off, let's just go to the File tab. When you click on File tab, you will see that these type of options will appear up. First, you're on the home. Now we can see that there are two options called recent and pinned, and we also have new over here. Well, if you want to open up a new document, let's say blank document or maybe some themes, you can click on here. If you want more templates, you can just click on here, okay? But we're going to show it to you later on. We have also recent and pinned. Well, all of the recently worked documents will appear right over here. Click on whichever one you want and it will open up whichever document you want to work on. We also have pinned. If you want to pin any document, you can just pin it. Let's say I want to pin this document, and let's say I want to pin YN this document, okay? Now what I'm going to do is just go to pinned, and you can see both of them has appeared in the pin. Well, this is quite useful when you have a lot of document over here and you want to highlight or bookmark some of those documents, and you can just select from here and then open it up. Now I'm gonna do is unpin them. If you want to unpin them, just click on the button again and you will see that they have been removed from the pinned. Now let's go to new. When you go to new, you can see that there are more of these options as a blank document and also some themes or templates. Well, if you go down, you will see more of these templates or themes which you will be able to directly use. Well, if you want to make some of these themes, or what are the useful or importance of these themes? Well, let's say you want to work on a blank document, but you have to edit those and format that document a lot to get up to here. You can see, which is a preview over here, right? Well, it's going to take a lot of time. If you don't want to spend a lot of time, but start professional, okay, and save a lot of time and labor, well, you can just select any one of these themes or templates which you will be able to use. Just click on it and just press on create, or just double tap on it. You will also get a preview of it right here. As you can see, it will how it will look like. Well, let's give you an example. Just click on create and you will see that you will be directly able to apply your data over here. See, now you can add in your data. You can even add in whatever type of format you want to change. Well, as I don't want this, I'm just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna press no save. Now I'm gonna go to new again, and you can see that there are more of these options. But if you don't want any of them, you can see that there is an online template bar. You have to stay connected to the internet and search for whichever document or template you want. Let's say I want something fun, okay? If you click on fun, you can see that all of the templates are these themes related to fun has appeared over here. Well, that is how it's going to work like. Now you can just preview and just press on create, and that will how it will work. Okay, now we can also go back, and let's say I don't want any of those. Okay, you can search on whichever one you want, and you can also see that there is a suggested search bar here. Just select on whichever one you want according to your desire and click on it. Let's say letters, and you can see that all of the templates or themes related to letters has appeared over here, and select on whichever one you want and just press on create and you will be able to use it. Now go back and click on open. Now in the open tab you can see that there is recent, OneDrive, this PC, add a place, and browse. Well, recent is just as I told you, recent is going to be where all of your recently worked documents is going to appear. And you can also see like over here it's going to be folders. You can select on whichever folder you have your document on and just press on whichever one you want and it will open up directly. We have OneDrive over here too. Well, OneDrive is like really important because OneDrive, helps you in a lot of ways nowadays. Because let's say OneDrive is kind of like Google's, you know, Google Drive, but it's powered by Microsoft Word or maybe just Microsoft. Okay, so you have to stay connected to the Microsoft account and also the internet to use this. Let's say you worked on a document like across the globe and you uploaded that drive on OneDrive, but not on that PC, and you will be able to work on the same document staying which or wherever you want. Let's say staying in your home, and even if in your office, wherever you want, you can just log into your Microsoft account or OneDrive account, and you will be able to work on the same document everywhere. Okay, now we have is this PC. As you can see that this PC is quite like the same. It's going to open up some folders where you will be able to open up whichever folder you want. Okay, and also open up the document. We can also see that there is an option called add a place. Well, add a place is the same to OneDrive, which you can see over here. Well, there are two types of OneDrive, which is going to be OneDrive Personal and OneDrive Business. So most of the time I use OneDrive Personal, but if it's for business, just click on Business and it will open up some new features. Okay. We can also go to the browse. When you click on browse, you can see that an interface like this will appear up and you will be able to select whichever drive, whichever folder you want and open up the document, whichever one you desire. You can also go to OneDrive Personal. Well, this is how it actually works. Select on whichever one you want and just press on open and it will directly open up your document. I'm just going to cut it, and you can also see that there is info, save, print, share, export, close, account, feedback, and option. Well, we're gonna go or come over here later on. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and show you some other examples over here. As you can see that there are home, insert, design, layout, reference, mailing, review, view, and help. So the first one is gonna be home. So the home is gonna be where the basic tools are gonna appear. Let's say the clipboard, the font, the paragraph, the styles, editing, and add-ins. Okay, next we have is the insert. Okay, well, insert is where you will be able to apply objects in your document. Go to insert and you can see that there is pages, tables, illustrations, add-ins, media, links, comments, header and footer, text, symbols. We're gonna go to design. Well, design is where you will be able to format your document and also apply themes. And you can also see that there is paragraph spacing effect set as default, and then you can also select on colors whichever one you want. Okay, we have watermarks, page color, page border, whichever one you want. That's all up to you. Now we're gonna go to layout. Well, all of the layout tools are gonna appear in this layout tab, which is gonna be page setup, paragraph, arrange. We're gonna go to reference, and all the reference based tools are gonna appear over here. Let's say table of contents, footnotes, research, citations and bibliography, captions, index, table of authorities. Well, most of them don't show these options, and it's not that mandatory. Well, these are all optional, so I'm just gonna skip these lessons. Okay, now we're gonna go to mailings. You can see that you will be able to make a mail or send it right from here. Well, Microsoft Word, the new versions of it, helps you in that work, because when you are connected to the internet and also your Microsoft account, you can see this option called share. Just click on it and you will be able to share that document by uploading on your cloud. Okay, Well, you can also send an email starting from here. You don't have to go to other softwares and other, let's say Yahoo, Google, and then, send it, but you will be able to send it from here in these newer versions of Microsoft. Now we have is review. However, you want to view your document, well, all of the tools are over here. You can see that there's proofing, speech, accessibility, language, comment, tracking, changes, compare, protect, and ink. You can also hide the ink. Now we have is view. However you want to view it, it's all up to here. You can see the layouts, let's say read mode, and you can see that read mode has appeared over here. As I don't have any data, there's there's no data shown over here. Just press on escape to get out, and you can see that you will also always be on print layout. Then there is web layout. Well, you can just see how the web is gonna look like. Okay, go to print layout, and we have outline, draft, however you want. You can also press on focus or use focus, immersive reader, vertical, side to side, gridline, navigation pane. Well, gridline is sometimes useful because if you want to see the grids, you can just press on it and you will see all of the grids according to your data or according to your page. You can also see navigation pane. You can just select on it and it will just take you directly and search for whichever data you want to search. So I'm going to do is also see that there's Zoom, Windows, Macros, SharePoint, and at last it's going to be help. You can just press on F1, it will also take you up here. Well, this is almost all for this lesson. Well, hope you guys understood everything, and thank you for watching this video. We will show the later on or the later lessons in the next videos.